Let's dive into strategies for preparing for a doctor's visit. Before your visit, make sure the doctor's office has a list of all the other doctors you see. Also, check with the office staff to see if they have the medical records from your other doctors. When you go for your doctor's visit, take a list of all your medications and how often you take them. Or if it's easier for you, take all of your pill bottles and liquid medicines in a bag with you. You should also bring a health diary in. A health diary is a tool you can use to write down any signs that something is wrong with your body or any symptoms you may be experiencing. We'll talk about the health diary a little bit later. Your doctor can better treat your illness if he or she has a complete picture of your overall health. That's why it's a good idea for your doctor to have a copy of all your medical records. There are a few ways that your doctor can get your medical records from other doctors or healthcare centers. Number 1, your new doctor can request records from your other doctors. 2, if your primary care doctor refers you to a new doctor or to a specialist, a doctor who takes care of a certain type of problem, he or she will generally send your medical records to the doctor or specialist, but it's good practice to follow up on this. You can ask for copies of your records from your doctors and take them to the visit yourself. If you plan to ask a doctor for copies of your records to take to your appointment, be sure to give the office staff enough time to make the copies for you. Be aware that you may need to sign release forms related to HIPAA. HIPAA is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act in order to obtain copies of your records or have them sent to a third party. When you make an appointment with a new doctor or specialist, ask the office staff if they will be asking for your records from your other doctors. Make sure they have the names of all the other doctors you're seeing. You should know the first and last names of every doctor you see and his or her office address and phone number. How do you all keep track of this information? It can be a lot to handle. Now's a good time to pause the video to discuss with other workshop members or reflect on your own about how you keep track of information related to medical appointments and medical records. To dive in, here's how you can better know your medical team. Even if the doctor you are seeing has your medical record from other doctors, you should still make a list of all the doctors you are currently seeing or have seen in the past 5 years when you go to a new doctor. Beside the doctor's name, write down the type of doctor, such as heart doctor, kidney doctor, or foot doctor. If you can remember when you saw each of your doctors, write this information down as well. The best thing to do in terms of medication management is honestly to put all of the medicine you are taking in a bag and take it with you to your medical appointment. Make sure you take the original medicine bottles and packages. If you'd rather not do this, you can instead make a list of all your medications, how often you take each of them, and how much you take. If you sometimes forget to take a medication, be honest with this about your doctor. Nobody is perfect. Be sure to include all medicines or vitamins you take that a doctor did not prescribe for you, such as cold medicine, vitamins, allergy pills, laxatives, pain pills, and diet or herbal supplements. Although these medications may be sold over the counter, they can still impact your health and have interactions with your prescription medications. It's also not a bad idea to use these same strategies when you visit with your pharmacist. Pharmacists are often knowledgeable about a wider range of medications than a physician or specialist may be, so it's never a bad idea to check with them as well. And this way, pharmacists may be an overlooked partner that can collaborate with your medical team to make sure you are safe on all the medications that you're taking. If you're seeing the doctor because you're not feeling well, it's important that your doctor understands exactly what your symptoms are, what and how you feel, when they happen, and how often they happen. A list is helpful because it's hard to remember these things once you are in a doctor's office, especially when you know the doctor only will be with you for 10 minutes. The best way to make sure that your doctor understands how you're feeling is to write down how you've been feeling. Keeping a record of anything that feels unusual, hurts, or is not normal for you or for your body. If you have pain, take time to think about how it feels. How would you describe it? Is it sharp? Is it constant? Is it dull? Do you feel it when you are active or when you're resting? Do you feel tired all the time? Or are you only tired in the afternoon? Have you felt like this before? These sort of reflections are great for a healthcare diary and involve tracking your symptoms. Tracking your symptoms means you keep track of what you feel, when it happens, how it feels, and your overall experience. This is especially important with pain that feels out of the ordinary for you, or is a departure from the normal experience that you have as a person experiencing chronic pain. This is the power of the health diary. You keep track of how you feel as part of your health diary. This is an especially smart strategy if you have chronic pain or chronic illness and condition like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, asthma, or diabetes. It's also a good idea if you're experiencing new or unexplained medical symptoms. You can keep a health diary in a very simple way. You don't have to write down everything you experience in a day. You simply fill out a simple form each day. You may want to write down vital signs or indications of your health, which include your weight, your blood pressure, blood sugar, physical activity, and what you ate. Write down how you feel. For example, did you have pain, tiredness, nausea, numbness, or dizziness? Bring this record with you to your doctor's visit. It's better for your doctor to be able to look at the actual record rather than just hearing a summary of it. A doctor may see patterns in your symptoms that you may not see from day to day. We will share a diary template. Keeping a health diary will help you and your doctor track your problems and your success. You can write down what you did, how long you did it, and how you felt while doing it. Write down your general feelings. This is just a sample form that we'll share with you. You can create your own categories that are relevant to your own personal health. Or you may find it easier to write information down on your computer or phone. Whatever works is fine for you. The most important thing is to write information down. Our brains just aren't that reliable, especially under pressure. Next, we'll continue tips to make your doctor's visits easier when you're in the office. Before we continue, feel free to discuss with the group or reflect on your own about your experience with a health diary and whether you'd be open to trying this in the future.